Let's leave.
Don't start. Listen.
Are you a believer?
Stop.
Do you believe?
We wanted to talk about the Raider-Chiefs game for the next 20 minutes.
I think you wanted to.
No, I don't.
Before, I think you wanted to be able to have a reason to talk about it, but then the game happened.
God. Okay, so I didn't even watch that game. It wasn't on in our market. So I was keeping track of that game. That was garbage. That was garbage. But in the first 3 quarters of the Broncos game, that was also garbage. Agree?
When it got to like 33-0 or whatever, did you still have hope?
Hey, no, I did not.
There, Pat Surtain did.
To be fair, I'm talking about the Raiders. I'm talking
He's
about the
still
Raiders
talking
game.
Raiders, Trey. Yeah.
To be fair, the Broncos fans, a lot of them left like a little bit after halftime, so they didn't have faith either. Some of them, and shame on you.
Well, listen, you know, the first 3 quarters, Giants looked great. Is it because the Broncos were they hadn't really shown up yet, or are the Giants better than their record? Because the Giants coming in had only won 2 games.
I mean, look, it was like 18 points. I mean, it wasn't.
So
like
were the Broncos playing down to the Giants, or were the Giants playing up to the Broncos? I couldn't tell.
It was 18 points. Like at the end of the day, the defense was doing by all means. I'm sure they wanted to hold off those 18 points. The offense was just struggling at making any moves. Like that was 3 touchdowns would have been enough to at least get the lead, but they weren't doing that. And then, the fourth quarter happened.
You've got in those first 3 quarters, the Giants missing 2 extra points, and they missed a 2-point conversion. So that's 4 points that they left on the field. Okay,
100%.
Now we start the third quarter, and it is madness. Like that fourth quarter starts, you get a couple minutes in, you're like, I'm probably going to go home. A lot of people went home. Probably shouldn't have gone home. Nope. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, bam, bam, Bo Nix here, Bo Nix there. Bo Nix is everywhere. 2 rushing touchdowns, 2 throwing touchdowns. Never been done in the history of the world.
By the time that you're creating a jingle for Bo Nix, I think you're now a believer.
No, I'm not.
You made a jingle.
He needs to play all 4 quarters. Okay, so fourth quarter, he killed it. Dominated. Man, that was such a fun fourth quarter watch. Even as a Raiders fan, that I was pacing. It was so much fun.
Look, at the end of the day, it was the biggest fourth quarter comeback for a team that had not scored ever. Nix is the only person to get two rushing touchdowns and 2 passing touchdowns.
I already said that.
Period.
Stop saying that.
Thomas got inducted into the Ring of Fame.
That was nice.
It was alumni week, so a lot of that Super Bowl 50 alumni were there to watch this.
And his parents came out, on the field, and then they stayed till the end. They kept showing his parents up in the box, and I'm like, you guys can leave. You should just leave.
Yeah.
But they stayed.
They got 33 points, and 33 is when Demaryius Thomas passed away. So a lot of people were like, that was a fitting tribute to him.
A little homage.
To come out. And so, man, it was a fun game. It was a fun day. AFC West #1, Denver Broncos. Come on, man.
How about, though, man, that last touchdown by the Giants, how that was set up with the pass interference and then Peyton coming out he got aggressive with the umpire.
Oh,
shouldn't have done that. And he's calling it in his own words. That was silly. He should not have done that.
Oh, look.
Had the Broncos lost, that's what we'd be talking about today.
That was, dude, first the pass interference, which nobody saw, and then the flag flies. And then, obviously Coach Peyton not holding his temper down. That was a recipe for that being the story all day today.
Yes.
Like that.
Absolutely. I'm like, oh, God, they just shot themselves in the foot. Look at this awesome comeback, and now this.
But they came back. Second comeback. So that was awesome.
Much, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being none at all, 10 being you knew it was going to happen, how confident were you in Lutz with that field goal to win the game? Give me an honest number, Big Mike. Don't lie to me.
At the field goal at where we got, I was 90% certain.
Yeah, I was.
Go back to them getting to that drive when they gave up the touchdown, then I was very nervous. I was like, well, that's how this game is going to end. It's going to end in this debauchery, and because everybody was so excited. So once they got to the field goal, because I was just more nervous we wouldn't make the field position again. Yeah. When we were that close, I was like, oh, this is it. Like I recorded it. if you see me on my Instagram, I'm wilding out.
Yeah, but you've already forgotten the first 2 games of the season where you lost by field goals attempts and didn't work out. And so you are 9 out of 10 confident that Lutz was going to kick that ball through the uprights, not being blocked or anything. 9 out of 10. You're a liar.
Yes.
You knew it was in the back of your head. Oh God, here we go. We're relying on Lutz again.
Dude, Lutz, everybody gets up and off game or 2. Lutz is fine. And he did it and he brought it home and we got a W. I'm sorry, how many field goals did you get in your Raiders game?
Not even a field goal.
How many safeties?
Was there a safety?
Points? Well, no, you had 0 points.
Oh, I know, nothing. Yeah, there were no points.
Anything that I say that it turns into a score. I had a Raiders fan that I was with, and he just kept talking about for 3 quarters, you got the same score as the Raiders do right now. You got the same. And I'm like, man, we got to at least get a field goal. Oh, not only did we got more than that, baby.
What did you think of Black Phone 2?
Black Phone 2, #1 movie in America. We went and saw it at the Alamo Draft House. I
think you liked it more than I did. Now, I think it's a good movie, but I think you liked it more than I did.
Oh, I definitely think so. You're very well known among these parts for not liking a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I could tell by your reaction. Now, I didn't walk out saying this is the greatest horror movie of all time. I wasn't like, man, this is. I was like, it was a cool movie. It was a cool sequel. I think a lot of things people were like asking questions about, like, hey, spoiler alert, in the first movie, didn't he die? I'm like, well, yeah, but like the whole movie, the dude was talking to dead kids on the phone. So it was already supernatural.
We're gonna the disbelief we're gonna set right over there. We're gonna watch the movie. I thought this one. So I rewatched the first Black Phone, which I hadn't seen in years, and it makes me feel uneasy. There's a lot of domestic abuse from the dad, which is hard for me to watch, but we get through that. And then the grabber, there's a lot of grabber in the first movie. Ethan Hawke with the balloons, how he's like getting the kids. And I loved the first Black Phone. It was really interesting to me once I got past the uneasiness of the plot and everything like that. This one, there's not a lot of Ethan Hawke. There's not a lot of grabber. You see him on his ice skates. There's a great scene with the grabber, but it's a lot more non-grabber.
Well, here's the thing. If the movie was called The Grabber, I'd say the movie's called Black Phone 2, and guess what? There's a lot of phone.
There's a lot of phone.
The phone gets a lot. For a random phone just in front of a frozen lake, it gets a lot of attention.
Was I in the bathroom at the part of the movie where they tell us why there's the Black Phone is just on an ice lake that's iced over?
Well, I think
did they describe that?
I think it was a camp, and I just think it was
a camp.
It used to just be the phone that was there. Like, it's not on the lake; it's in front of it. I'm kind of curious how they got the phone line there. But they said, "Oh, this has been disconnected for 30 years."
No,
so that made it more spooky.
Ooh.
It was ringing, and it was not even connected.
It's nice though that it takes place in Colorado. Like, it is set in Colorado. The first one was Denver. This one is more in the mountains.
Yeah.
It looked like the lake right there at the Maroon Bells, because it's beautiful.
But I will say it didn't seem like you disliked the movie.
No, I didn't. I don't dislike it. First one's better,
which is a win for you.
It is a win. This one is artsy. I like the way that it was filmed. They go old school, and they bring you back in and out of. I liked that technique that they use. I just wanted more grabber.
And I think they really the little sister. I think she really stepped up in this movie. Like,
it was the same actress, right?
Yeah, it's the same actress, and so like she actually did a really good job. Like, kind of.
I thought she did great
because her character's like very kind of monotone a little bit in the first one, and even in this one. But like I think you got more out of her. So she like her character was really cool, and I was like, it was a fine movie. I agree. It'd been nice to have a lot more of the grabber, but I think that this sets up a potential of a franchise where several movies exist. You know, like a Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees. We have a new villain.
You know which my favorite Ethan Hawke horror movie role? Insidious. Go watch Insidious. He's so good in that. Insidious. Ethan Hawke.
Stir of Echoes.
I love the Insidious.
No, Stir of Echoes is Kevin Bacon.
Seeing that one.
Watch that one today.
Okay.
I watched that one last night.
Okay.
Stir of Echoes is really good. Trey, have you seen Stir of Echoes? Kevin Bacon.
That one I haven't seen.
Oh, God. Report back tomorrow.
All right. I'll watch it today.
All right. Have a great day.